What's going on? It's Justeeni here. We're back with some more weekly challenge. So last week we managed to stay in it. Pretty decent upper half. Not bad. Now we've got Aquarion this week, and the scores look to be quite high. Although I am quite late, almost 4 hours late. Okay. Huh. Unknown map type. It looks like an archipelago at a glance though. And really weird point values. We have 4 sharks. Okay. Where's my villages? I'm just gonna go mostly towards the center. Oh, well, there's a village. Because, yeah, we get the ruin. Okay. Now, I'd love to get navigation, precap. Oh, sweet. We're gonna be able to get navigation precap. Okay, perfect. Then we pick up navigation. Get a lost city. So, splendid stuff so far. Definitely picking up an explorer. That seems like a no-brainer. And then there's IMO with a lot of... What the heck? Alright, so we're not going to mess with IMO right now. We're going to try and do a little bit of like double pressure. We'll do jelly, mermaid, go. Okay. Alright, that was a bit of a lag spike. Hopefully that didn't affect the recording too much. Probably did. Let's just go for this one. Now, how are we gonna deal with all the nonsense? I'm thinking we could go into like aquaculture. Might pick up another shark. Let's go aquaculture. Make a mermaid. So we're gonna likely be able to get a quick gate of power. That's one thing we've got going with this. Okay. Let's go explore. Okay, Hoodrike is only on 2 cities. There's also more terrain, of course. What? That is so odd. Alright, and then... Looks like next turn... Alright, well, let's just waltz in here, do some damage, send this towards the ruin. Then 2 out of 3. This becomes veteran. Yeah, I'll do that. And then we've got killer, which is really nice. I believe I do have a way of using that. So we do this, gate of power here, because then we only need a little bit more population. I could get the crab right away, and I think I will, just to really quickly take Hoodrike out. It is a shame I have to put the atoll here because that's where I would have wanted to market, but it was the only spot here to get the quick crab. Now I can get this second crab next turn, and I think 2 crabs should be able to just quickly wipe out everything. IMO will prove to be a little bit of an issue, but I'm hoping if I quickly deal with Hudrick, then there won't be any problems. Okay, I can actually just siege this right now. So that's very nice. We'll send this like that. We'll heal this. Warrior. Capture. And then another warrior, just to grab the lighthouse. Alright. Send this in. And then this can go here, it'll bounce off the archer. This can take this out for free. And get some good damage here. Send this, so then when they siege, I can unsiege very easily. And then I'll put this here. I think I can just use jelly spam to take care of the mindbenders, because 2 jellies should be enough to take out 1 mindbender, and the mindbenders cannot walk up to pose any threats. I'm also very close to Grand Bazaar. It's only turn 7, so we will also need to consider what we do after we do take out everything. There's a catapult there. I have to get tridents to deal with catapults. Oh, we do get riding though. I'll actually take out this one. It'll flood some and get some territory. We'll get a amphibian here. Then just get a bunch of amphibians. And yeah, we still have some starfish to collect. Okay, that's actually a little annoying, that siege. Alright, take that out. Move this up. And this can't get veterancy, so we'll assign the kill to the amphibian. Move this up. Oh yeah, that's retreating, that's why. Smack this, get a bunch of flooding. Smack this. Okay. And then another jelly. Okay, I can pick up siege. I don't actually know how bad I want it though, but maybe it's worth it. I'm getting a lot of pressure here. These are both 2 out of 3 kills. Both of them can be unsieged, but it does allow me to advance a lot. Alright, so again, I really want trade and stuff. But what's the best way to go about that? I suspect math. So we can go forestry. And then I'll border growth capital, get that ready. So, market spots. Those are not going to be easy to figure out, but I can always figure it out after I get more amphibians. Got Grand Bazaar on hand as well. I can just hold on to it, I suppose. Okay. Guess I'll take this out. And I'll assign it to... I guess that wasn't the best. Climbing seems alright. Oh my goodness, yeah, what is going on that corner of the map? And I can go for waterways, but again, I just need more units. Let's make a couple sharks and amphibians, like that. And then yeah, we'll still decide what to do with the monument later. This should be a very decisive attack now. Sharks help quite a bit. Resources are good here. And yeah, we've got lots of time to set up markets. I can go sawmill market. Seems like a start, so I can set up that. Or both sawmills really. Get park. I can chop this. Grand Bazaar. I guess border growth is actually better here. Gives me a few extra market levels. I can chop this though and still get the park. The top section of the map is a bit more of a headache to figure out. I can just heal that actually. Alright, send this over. Alright, waterways now. And then here, I can market this tile and border growth this one. So I'll actually pop growth. I will need, yeah, if I'm going sawmill, so yeah, I'll chop this as well. Should be pretty good markets. Oh, I forgot about the Mindbender there. Well, I guess they have an amphibian now. So there's a ton of mines over there. I don't really care a whole lot about that. So I might just delay capture. Actually, no, I shouldn't, because I want this crab to eventually collect starfish. But I will need a couple of amphibians because I messed things up a little bit. Maybe even a third. And then I can use Eye of God up here to collect that border growth that I wanted. And this gets me a very strong sawmill. Okay. Okay, well, I can't quite do anything unless this Mindbender's gone. Archery is meh. It's another tech that I don't have to buy. I guess I didn't really need these amphibians all too much. Now we go trade. Not really any time for meditation, sadly. Again, if I was a bit more clean, one more turn and I get that monument, so the misplays do add up. But I can go market. I can go market. Right. And I might as well pick up Org just to harvest the fruit in case. Not really a good play, but I want the fruit. I'm greedy. Market here. Market. Well, I guess I can't get the market quite yet, so I'll need to get spearing. I'll focus on a different city, actually. Okay, well this one needs this destroyed, so I'll have to make my way towards that next turn then. So, grab spearing, then capture both of these. Now I can get some very strong markets. Alright, any other optimizations with markets? I can set up one in this area. guess, yeah, that's the best I can do. Alright, 99 star per turn. Not bad. Okay. Billow's alright, but I'm gonna do a bunch of upgrading first. Now, I don't know how I'm even connecting that city. I don't know if I should even worry about it. I guess I could like atoll all the way over here, but I would need this to be... No, I could atoll... I'm just not even gonna bother. It's quite the hassle. Emperor's Tomb seems nice here, but I could also just upgrade this by destroying the market and then getting all that going. I do know there's going to be a forge there. Okay, it looks like, yeah, not a lot of upgrades left, so we can go below and then mining next turn. Unless I want to disband for stuff this turn, but I don't think that's particularly needed. So there's mining. And yeah, all these like weird volcanoes are actually mines. I get to make turbines as Aquarion. Just normal everyday things. Now, because I'm Aquarion, I can place a very, very strong forge in the water. I will not forget to make good use of that. Oh, but I still can't place the forge on the mountain. And I can get this taken care of as well. Alright, final turn. Should have enough to get this one upgraded. Destroy this, see what's under. Nothing. Oh, do I have the ability to get all the techs here? It's 54, 61, 81. I have 81 stars. Got 66, 8, 9, 70, 2, 4, 5, 9. I do have 81 stars. Alright, and then because I know I'm kind of running short on stars anyway, I'm just going to be using the lumber hut for that. Alright. Then any other trees to chop? Not that I see. Oh, we're so close to 20,000, but I'm just not quite seeing it. If I had just a little more, again, if I had that monument, it would be no problem. But anyway, not a bad run. Lots of wacky shenanigans, mindbenders everywhere. Oh wait, why did it round up to 20,000? I'm not going to complain, but I'm just a little bit confused why the score display there is different than that one. But a nice solid rank 13, which this time of day, not bad at all. Nothing like the rank 1s, but yeah, I'll take it. Above 20,000, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.